discussed in the class. Right. Come to the point of it. Variable arguments example 1 dot py. Display of 10 function definition is required. Right? Function definition is required. See that, see this example here, go to the location and then try to save this point. Variable arguments example 1 dot py. Come to this point, come to the command prompt once, G colon, CD, KVR, Python, 6 p.m. Okay. So there it is called functions because it is one of the biggest discussion, biggest topic actually, functions. What is this functions says here? There you say py, this one you see, it is going to give you an error. Name display is not defined. Let us go to this place. DEF, display of what? How many values you are passing? Only one value. I need to take only one value. One parameter I will take it. Formal parameter I am taking. I say print of what? A. Print of A. So I am taking 10 is printed. 10 is printed. I took it as what? 10. 10 is printed there. Well and good. It's well and good. Now, my dear students, just watch this case carefully. So this is a 10. Now next, be careful. Another function called observe it. Display 1020. What is your observation here? Function call is same. What is different? Function call, this is called a function call. This is called a function call. What is different? Number of parameters are different. Arguments are different. Here one argument, here two arguments. So this indicates, tell me, what is happening? Display of 1020. What this is called? I need to go for what? This function, second function call is trying to go to the definition area, looking for what? This display function. Is it matching or not matching? Not matching. It is not matching because you are passing two parameters, but you are passing one thing. Is it necessary to define or not necessary to define? Is it necessary to define or not necessary to define? Necessary to define. How do you define? DEF, come on, display of A comma B, print of what? A, print of A. I say something like A comma B, I am saying. Okay. Will it execute or not? Will it be executed or not? Come on, everybody. Will it be executed or not? Yes. So everybody will think that will execute, but it will give you error. All you people are thinking that it will execute, but it will give you error. Compulsory it is giving you error. How, sir? How it is error? Now I am going to give you the clarity. So first it will come to where? DEF. First it will give you DEF, display function, and PVM, line number 2. It will come to line number 2. It will come to this place. And next it will come to where? Line number 5. So when it comes to line number 5, display of AB, which is printed. So it is coming to know when the line number 5 PVM is coming, do you know what is happening? When it comes to this place, PVM forget about the previous function. Why? Same function name is there. Because it is an interpreter. Interpreter need to have different names. Then only it can remember. Since the same name is there, on the basis of the function name only it is trying to remember internally. Now it is when it comes to line number 5, PVM remembers the display function which is taking 2 arguments. Slowly it will come to the line number 9. Line number 9, what is that? Display function of taking 1 argument. And PVM immediately trying to go there. It will give you an error. Did you understand this error? Did you understand my explanation? All of you, please confirm. Yes, this is going to give you an error. It will give you an error. So finally, line number 9, error will come. First of all, are you following? First of all, are you okay? So the error is coming. Let us look at that. See the error. See display function missing one required positional argument B. So that line number 9 is an error. Line number 9 is an error. That means line number 9 is trying to match with this function. It is giving an error. That means it is forgotten by what? PVM forgets this function. PVM remembers only this function, not remembering about this function. That's why it is called error. Is it okay? Is it rememberable? Yes. Then what to do, sir? What to do, sir? If I give comment here, now see display of 1020. Now it will execute display of 1020. 1020 executed. Yes, Amitabh, exactly. PVM remember the latest functionality. Latest function in the sense not the different function names are there. For example, you take it as display 1. For example, you take display 2. Display 1 and display 2, no problem. Display 1 and display 2, no problem. Not no problem. Display 1, display 2, no problem. Display 1, no, display 2, no problem. Here we are happily executing. Display 1, display 2, no problem at all. See, my dear student, same function name is coming, and a different type of values are coming. Now see, you are getting a problem. Here you see you got an error. Function name is same, different number of parameters are there. If it is other languages, it is called the function overloading, we can call function overloading. Try to understand me quickly. It is known as what? Function overloading. It is called function overloading. But strictly speaking, you have to decide whether our Python supports function overloading or not. You only need to decide. Because some of the faculties are saying that function overloading is supported. Some function overloading is there in Python. But whether they studied the full subject or not, I don't know. But it is going to be, you only need to decide. Right. So it definitely never supports. If it is a Java, it will support perfectly. Since it is this thing, it is not supporting. But some of the people are trying to tell. How they are trying to tell, I will show you. I will show you that mechanism also. Please look into that one more point. One more point I am trying to tell you. One more point I am trying to show you. Look at my dear students, display of, okay, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. What is this is called? Function call. 10, 20, 30 is a function call. Again, I need to display one more function. See that I take here one more function, A, B, C, A comma, B comma, C, A comma, B comma, C, A comma, B comma, C, finished. Now see what is happening. Which line is an error? Line number 2, 2, 3, 5, line number 8. PVM remembers what? PVM remembers only line number 8 only. So line number 9, 10 is a problem, 12 is a problem, line number 13 is the problem. Only line number 14 will work out. If I remove, if I execute, you see the error. Line number 10 error. If I keep the comment for 12th line, it will give you error. See that line number 10 comma 20, it is an error. I will keep comment for this. If I'll give comment for this, now it is 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. It is executing. Only one function is executing. So it is going to give you 10 and then 20, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Function call, this is called function call. Finally, I am going to give you the clarity. Def display of A, print of A, def display of AB, display of ABC. See, these are all called what? Same function name with a variable number of arguments. See the word called what? Similar function call. See the word, similar function call. similar function calls with what? Variable number of arguments, variable number of what? Args, variable number of args. Observe, my dear students. Similar function calls with a variable number of arguments, and you are trying to define like that, it definitely will not execute. See, sir, how it is done? If it is other languages, we call it as what? Function overloading, we can call. In Java, happily it can execute. Function overloading, we can call. It will execute happily. But in this case, it is not executing. You only decided, because some of the people are saying that they are just settling without telling any practical knowledge, without showing any practical knowledge. Because in front of you only I executed and shown you. Coming to the point of it now, I'm going to move forward here and try to get it. So 3 function calls are there. According to the normal discussion, 3 function calls. Sir, how to execute then? I will show you. Let me show you normally how to do this execution, sir. Very simple, my dear students. You just take this part, cut this part, and write immediately there only. As a main program, you write then and there. Function, immediately execute. So for that function call, it will execute. Okay. For line number 5, immediately it will go there. It will execute. After executing, PVM will come to this place. Again, you bring this line number 15. So bring this line, 15th line. You bring this line. Yes. Display of 1020 function call. Next is called what? Yes, there I said. One more thing. One more function call you write. Function call. Similar function calls with a variable number of arguments. Display of 1020 function call. Display of 1020, 30 function call. Similar function calls with a variable number of arguments. So immediately what is happening here? So function definition, function call. Function definition, function call. Function definition, function call. Now you execute. Now it will execute. See that now? Output will come. 10, 20, 10, 20, 30. Do you call it as a function overloading? No. Absolutely no. No. So whenever you are defining, this is the one. Whenever you are defining, this is what you are calling immediately. This is not comes under function overloading. So definitely, if this is the case, see what is happening. One function call, one definition. Suppose if it is a function overloading, for a minute you feel, this is called one function call, one definition. Another function call, another definition. Another function call, another definition. Tell me, how many function calls are there? One function call, one function definition. One function call, one function definition. 3 function calls, 3 definitions. Is it not waste of time? Yes. 100% it is a waste of time. 100% it is a waste of time. So I want to, if I have 100 function calls, how many definitions I need to define? Come on, Mathav. How many function definitions I have to define? 100 function definitions I have to define. It is a waste of time. What is my concept here? Whenever we have the family of similar function calls, with a variable number of arguments, whenever we have the similar function calls with a variable number of arguments, with the normal Python programming, we have to define a separate definition, which will take more execution time, which will take most waste of time. Development time is wasted. Sir, is there any concept in Python? Yes, definitely there is a concept called variable arguments concept. Let us take the next part here. Next part, I am going to give you the clarity. So what the variable arguments concept says? Sir, irrespective of this function calls, See now, don't define these many number of function definitions. Don't define. Don't define. These are all comes under function calls only. These are all comes under function calls only. But we define how many function definitions? Function call, family of similar function calls with a variable number of arguments. We will define how many definitions? Only one definition I will define. Only one definition. Shall I define only one definition? Come on, quickly. Only one definition. Sir, how it is? Def. What is the name of the function? Observe. Similar function call. Similar function call with a family of similar function calls with a variable number of arguments. Come on. DEF. DEF. What is the function name? Display. 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 I will take it as what? I will say star, symbol called star. And the variable name I will write it. First time you are seeing this word. Star is called one way. Star, asterisk symbol, and followed by one formal parameter. Followed by one formal parameter. Sir, what is this meaning, sir? Come on. In this case, see first what is happening. So keep the comment for this. Keep the comment for this. First, what is happening? Similar. First value 10 is going. Where is that value 10 is going? In A. Do you know how is this A is treated? A is equal to, it will be treated as a tuple. It will be treated as a tuple. 10 comma. First time it will be taken as a 10. 10 comma. It is taken as a tuple. Tuple it is. Next time it is going. Next time this function call is coming. Next time this 1020 is going to this A. Then how it is treated? A is equal to what is the value there? 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. Third time it is going. Third time it is going to the same place A. What it is going to be? A is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. 10 comma 20 comma 30. It is called what? Tuple. It is treated as a tuple. How many definitions I am giving? How many definitions I am giving? Only one thing. Let us, my dear students, print. What is this now? Type of A. Type of A is equal to comma type of A. Type of A. Type of A is equal to type of A. Just to see for this part, what is happening? Just for a minute, execute, go to the location, functions here, variable arguments example 2, go to the command prompt and see, my dear students, variable arguments example 2. What is the type? Tuple type. Tuple type. First time you are getting tuple type. Next, remove once again. See, two function calls. How many definitions? One definition only. See the beauty of it. Next time also called 2 times tuple. 2 times tuple. Next, another time I am removing, see 3 function calls, similar function calls with a variable number of arguments. All the variable number of arguments are holding in where? Variable A, which is preceded by a symbol asterisk variable name. This asterisk variable can hold all types of values, Variable number of values are passing there. Now see, third time also it is calling tuple. Now I want to print the values. How do you print the values now? I want to print it. Look at that. I say, come on, for value in A, val in A. What is the val? It's a tuple now. It's an iterable object now. I can get the data. For val in A value is coming in this place. How do you print it? Print of what? Val. Print of val. Yes, please print it. Now see that I force, of course, I just will say comment here. Just try to print it. It is 10 is printed. Before that, I say one small line of separation. For the line of separation, I say 40 and I say ending of it. I say something like this, print of 40. Just execute it. I got it 10. Next function, I will eliminate the comment. See that what is printed. I got it 1020. Next, I will take this now. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 10. I got these values. I hope you people are following me what I am discussing now. Are you able to follow me? To print it in the same line, I can write end is equal to end is equal to some space I am giving. End is equal to some space I am giving. Okay. I shown you this type of discussion in my class. Print off. Okay. Okay. If you feel that difficulty, you see that you execute it. You see that execute it. See that it is going to this place. Okay. See this now. I got it. This line is coming there. This line is coming there. This line is coming there. Instead of that, I say this line and print off. Bring the line to next one. Print off. All these mechanisms you are already aware of it. Are you able to understand, my dear students? Is it okay? Right. So if I remove this, yeah, Piyush, you are expecting something. I can get it. Something like this. Piyush, you are expecting something. See, Piyush, right? Yes, you got it. Something like this. Now you are expecting one more type of function call. I say, what is this now? 10, 20. Okay, sorry. Display. I say here, display 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Next, I will take it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next, I will take it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. See, I will get it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Not only that, I say, Seema, look at that. I say Java, I say Python, I say full data science, full stack DS, just full DS. So I'm just saying it is going to print something like this. Are you able to understand? What I'm talking here? Yes. So coming to the point back, we are just to see with a function, whenever we come across family of similar function call, see my dear students, I'm not going to write the same mechanism once again. Here, I will take the concept from my previous class because just typing is waste of time. Just that's why. Let me explain again. Whenever we come across, this is called a main program here. Main program, this is called. Whenever we come across similar function call, whenever we come across the similar function call with a variable number of values, the time, whenever we come across similar function call with a variable number of values, the time, I must define a single function name by choosing a formal parameter preceded by a symbol called asterisk. And here the symbol called asterisk is of type what? Type. What is the type of this A? Quickly, I want to know. What is the type of A, please? What is the type of this A, please? Quickly, it's a tuple type. It is a tuple type, right? It is a tuple type. Right? Very simple. I got Java, Python, and full DS. You are getting this is in tuple type. Okay. So I hope, is it saving our development time or not? Yes. Let me take my previous batch thing. I will take it. Let's see, my dear students. There I am taking, that is variable length parameters concept. I just want to open it. I just want to take up this entire description. After that, I just want to take up. I want to take up something like this. Yeah. You see, I will just paste it here. Look at. Go through the concept, all of you. If we have similar function calls with a variable number of values as arguments, already example is shown. We have similar function calls with a variable number of arguments. Same function call, display, 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 display. Same function call with a variable number of values. Same function call with a variable number of values. If we have similar function calls with a variable number of values as arguments, then with a normal Python programming, we must define multiple function definitions and leads to what? More development time. How, sir? See here, function call, definition, function call, definition, function call, definition. Takes more development time. Yes, continue. More development time. To overcome this problem, we must use the concept of what? Variable length parameter mechanism. Variable length parameter mechanism. To overcome this problem, we must use the concept of what? Variable length parameter mechanism. The advantage of this mechanism is that, what is an advantage here? What is an advantage? You can have any number of function calls, similar function call, irrespective of number of arguments you have. Irrespective of number of arguments you have. See the concept here. The advantage of this mechanism is that irrespective of variable number of values, as arguments, we can write a single function definition. We will write single function definition and minimizes the development time. As we have written single function definition, because of single function definition, we can minimize the development time. Sir, how can we write the single function definition? How can you write? To implement the variable length parameters concept, we define a single function definition by taking a formal parameter which is preceded by a symbol asterisk, and that formal parameter is called variable length parameter, and whose type is what? Tuple. Whose type is called tuple. To implement variable length parameter, we define a single function definition by taking a formal parameter which is preceded by what? Asterisk symbol. And that formal parameter is called what parameter? Variable length parameter. It can take any length parameter, and whose type is tuple. Are you able to understand? Good. What is the syntax now? What is the syntax you see? See that syntax. Def function name, list of formal parameters. What is it? Star. See the last place only we are having. Last place only we have. List of formal parameters. Star. Parameter name. Formal. This is a parameter name. First, always positional parameters. If at all you take positional parameters, we will take it. And the star variable length parameter can be only one parameter, and it should be used in the last position only. It should be used in the last part only. Look at my dear students. Whenever we use variable length parameter, that means this type of parameter, in the function definition, it should be only one. And it must be used as a last parameter when we use positional parameters. Whenever you use positional parameters, it should be the last one. How many? Only one you have to use it. It should not be many. It should not be two of them you should not. Yes, ma, Kotesh, exactly like that. Whenever you use variable length parameter, it is only one. Remember, only one, because one parameter can hold everything. There is one more. This is a very, very important rule to be rememberable. I hope you are remembering what I am talking. Am I clear what I am talking? Is this concept is clear? Again, I will repeat. Same function call with a variable number of values as arguments. With the normal function Python programming, we must define multiple function definition, and it leads to what? More development time. To overcome this problem, we must use the concept of what? variable length parameter mechanism. The advantage of this mechanism is that irrespective of variable number of values, as arguments, we can write a single function definition and minimizes the development time. Sir, how to develop the single function? To implement the variable length parameter, you are seeing everything. To implement the single function definition, we must take one formal parameter preceded with what? Asterisk symbol. And that asterisk symbol and the formal parameter is called a variable length parameter, and whose type is a tuple. That is what is mentioned. And a single function definition by taking a formal parameter which is preceded by asterisk, and that formal parameter is called variable length parameter, and whose type is called a tuple. I hope you are understanding this. Okay, so first example is this. First example, level by level, one by one only we are entering. One by one. See, this is the first one, normal thing. Later I am going for one function definition with the variable length parameter. Next I will go for one more example with the positional parameters. Is it clear? Shall I go to the next example? Next example I want to go for it. Okay, open your notes, open your notebook, all of you. Open your notebook, my dear students, quickly. Now write down. Now write down. Come on. Go to the point of what? Yes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate sum of variable number of values, sum of variable number of values, which is calculated by various students. I just mentioned the last point, various students. Okay, nothing to worry about that. Now I'm going to talk about that. Yeah. So coming to the point back, now look at that. Variable arguments example 3. So I look at that, I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to use it. Say, look at that, all of you. Yeah. This is my example 3. Let me take the main program here. Main program I am taking. Main program. Right. See, once if I give an assignment, listen all of you. Once if I give an assignment, please solve it. Again, if you give the homework back to me, I should not give homework then. I have to solve it in the class only. Okay, please keep in mind, once if I give an assignment, you try to do it, which I gave you very simple things. Okay, actually I don't want to give assignment, I have to do maximum, I will solve it in the class, right? So please do that, do that. Okay, so if I try to do once again, I will go back to back class only. So try to do it and then try to find out. So find some. I'm going to give you the clarity here. So first one, Abhijit. Okay, Abhijit. So I'm just writing Abhijit. Is a student name. So you want to find the sum of what? 1020. You want to find the sum of 1020. Next, Find some, find some. One more student I am writing. One more student. Amitabh is an Amitabh. So, Amitabh. So, student is called Amitabh. He want to find out 10 comma 20.5 comma 30. He want to find out 20.5 comma 30. 10 comma 20 comma 30. What is your opinion? First names are coming. It is called fixed. Names are called fixed one. And 10 20, 10 20.5, 30. This is called what? Variable number of values. See, my dear students, variable number of values. Like that, I will take one more thing. One more thing I will take it. What is that one more thing? I am taking here called what? Riyaj. Riyaj, I am taking. He want to do the sum of what? He want to do 30 comma 40 comma minus 12. He want to do the sum. He want to do the sum. Find sum. Find sum. One more student. One more student. I will take it. One more student. I will take it. So I will take it. So one more student. Yeah, Suresh, I will take Suresh. Suresh. You want to do the sum of what? So 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5.5. You want to do like this. 5.5. 5.5 like this. 5 like this. 1.5, 2.3 like that. Anything you take it. 2.4 and a comma 3.3 like that. You want to do like this. See, my dear students. Here, what is your opinion? Abhijit want to calculate 2 values. Amitabh want to calculate 3 values. And then Riyaz want to calculate 3 values or 4 values. I say 60, I say 40, I say 30. Let it be more number of values. And Suresh want to calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Done. Go forward. What is your understanding? Similar function call. Observe it. Similar function call. This indicates similar function call. Similar function calls with what? Variable number of what? Arguments. Variable number of what? ARGS. Variable number of arguments. Come on, quickly tell me how many function definitions I have to define. Is it one function definition or multiple function definitions? One function definition or multiple function definition? Just for a minute, ma. So similar function calls with variable number of arguments. Are you able to follow? Right. So how many definitions? Is it one definition or more than one definition? It is one definition only. So how do you do that? Def find sum. What should I write? Name, yes name, comma, yes name, comma, student name, comma, star. What is that? N. Star N. What is that yes name? What is that yes name? The values. These values. Names are going. These are going. These are going to S name. These are going to S name. 10, 20, 10, 20, 30. These are going to where? These variable number of values are going to where? Star N. Star N they are going. Is it understandable? Yes. I say print off. Yes. So you can say my name is dot format of what? Yes, a name. Yes, a name. So I say my name is yes, a name. Yes, a name. Next, I will say what here? Print off. I will find out the name. So I say here, my name is so and so. You are printing, and I want to print that values also. How do you print the values there? For val in n. for val in n. Print what? Print what do you say? What do you say? I say dot format of val end is equal to some space. Now I will say print of val in n, print of format of val end is equal to something. I say next print of something I am giving, some ending I am giving. And dear students, I want to do the sum of the numbers. As you already know the logic, s is equal to 0, my dear students. S is equal to what? S plus val. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yes, ma? Are you understanding me? If you want to maintain backslash t, you can maintain. If you want to maintain backslash t, you can maintain. Say space already. S is equal to s plus val. After that, you are printing. What are you printing, ma? There you are printing. Print of sum is equal to dot format of what? Yes. Then say this is the one. This is the one. Happy. Start, my dear students, all of you. See that first one, you keep the comment. First one, you verify it. First one, you verify it. Second one, first one, you verify it. All of you execute. Variable example 3 dot py. Variable example 3 dot py. So done. Functions. So, right. Come on to the point of it. Come to this point. See, without practicing the programming, we will not get programming. 100% that is. See, we have to practice the programming. Otherwise, we cannot. See that. The result is called, my name is Abhijit and the numbers are like this. 10, 20, sum is called 30. I will go for one more. I will remove one more. Right? One more student. See that. Name is Abhijit. Sum is this. Name is Amitabh. Values are like this. Sum is equal to like this. Next, I will go to what? Next part I will take it. Remove this comment. Remove the other comments. Now see the result of it. First student sum. Second student sum. Third student sum you see. Fourth student sum you see. Got it. Are you following me what I am talking? Yes. Perfect. Fine. So, if you want, I can say one more thing. What is that? Find sum. Do you know, my dear student, what is happening? KVR. I will say KVR here. I say, see what I am doing. Python. See what I am doing. Python. Comma. Is. Comma. What? Yan. Comma. Object-oriented programming. Comma. Lang. I am saying lang. What is the meaning of this? KVR is called what? Is the name of the person. And Python is one word. Another word. So this is called what? String data. String plus string is called concatenation. But here you will get some small problem. Why? It's a zero. Zero value cannot be added to this. Just try to execute. You will get error. Why? Because when it is becoming zero cannot be concatenated with str. So this type of strings concatenation not possible because you are doing the numerical sum. That's why this is not possible. I hope you are understanding what I am talking. So this is becoming what? Error. Are you able to understand, my dear students? Why I said is, you may ask a question, sir, you are having integers, floats and etc. Will you have the same kind of thing for strings? That's why I just mentioned this. Is it understandable? Yes. Fine. Let us look at, my dear students. I got the output of this. Fine. I hope this is more clear. This is more clear, I think so. We cannot use the star n. Star n, before that we cannot use it. Star n you cannot use here. Star n we cannot use. Star n we cannot use. So I say, comma, star n we cannot use it. Star n we cannot use it. Then see that error. So you are getting an error. See, you are using keyword only argument. You cannot use it like this. It is giving an error for you. So we should not use this type of things first. We have to use always what? The things like this, we need to use it. Always we need to follow this discussion, something like this. Is it understandable, my dear students? Is it clear for all of you? Which concept this is called? Which concept this is called? Variable arguments concept. Variable arguments concept. Fine. Concept was very clear. This is the discussion. We are having this. So let me save it. Let me save it in our area of functions. I will save it. Fine. If I complete everything in one day, you will get confusion first of all. That's why every mechanism one day and that type of discussion will be done. And that type of discussion will be done. Syntax also you see star parameter name and we got these values. I hope I'm clear about this. Shall I go to the next mechanism? Shall I go to the next mechanism? Yes, sir. Next mechanism, I want to go for it. So simple, I will go for like this. Once we understand this mechanism, other mechanism is dead easy. Other mechanism is dead easy. See, because already variable length parameters is there. Extra we are going to get it. Keyword arguments we are going to get it. Let me save this part also. Let me save this part also. Yes, we will save it. Let us start. Let us start. Here, I am going to give you. So, coming to the point of it. Now I am going to introduce the discussion here. Fine. So I'm going to introduce, these are the various examples on this part. Whenever I want, I will use these mechanisms. Let us go to the next discussion I'm going to enter. Keyword variable length parameters, I want to go for it. Keyword variable length parameters, I want to go for it. Okay, na? Yeah. So let us go to the discussion. Let us go to the discussion now. Yes. Very, very simple. What is this example part? Let us go to the example now. Others and then say Python. Look at now. Say here, I am saying keyword variable length parameter param example1.py. Yes. What is my main program? See, these are all called various ways of passing the data. You ask any student about these mechanisms, they don't know. They don't know the names itself, first of all. So when you go to any type of real scenarios, you will come across these many mechanisms. Each one is having its own significance. We are getting it. Last, we are coming to what? Variable length parameters. Are you getting any confusion, ma? Are you getting any confusion here? Dear students, any confusion you are getting? No, na? So, understanding clearly, na? Yeah, good. Very good. Are you getting any boring of the class? Are you getting any boring of the class? Is it interesting? Is it interesting? Good. Very good. Only 70%, only 70% only responding. Others are not responding. Others are not responding. Yes. Okay. Very good. Nice. So let me come to the discussion. Yes, ma. Good, good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Because sometimes I will take this type of information from you, because how we need to go further. This is all we expect from you people. Okay. Uh, let me start, my dear students. See, my dear students. Suppose I'm having something like this. Display. Carefully understand. Carefully understand. Faculty number, faculty FNO is equal to FNO is equal to FNO is equal to something like what, 10. Carefully understand. FNO is equal to 10, comma, F name is equal to KVR. F name is equal to KVR. What do you know about this? What are you understanding? Hmm? Yes. Yes, ma. Suresh. Good. Thank you. Right. So FNO is equal to 10. It's called the key comma value pair. Key comma value pair. Another one is there. Key comma value pair. It's a very, very important by NumPy and Pandas. This is very important. FNO is equal to 10. Fname is equal to KVR. So it is something like not a dict type, Amitabh. At this point of time, it is not a dict type. It is just a dict type means colon must be there. Dict type means colon. Here I am using is equal to. No doubt in that. Key comma value pair. Key comma value pair. Yes, sir. Akila. We used to cover, ma. Definitely I will cover. That is my, see, our title itself is that only. NumPy and what? Pandas also I will cover. Okay. There is no doubt in that. Because in every batch I am covering that. Okay. Right. Yep. Seema, Neha, faculty number. I told you already now, faculty number. Faculty name. Faculty number and faculty name. Okay. Faculty number and faculty name. Generally, Python means people cannot touch that. Python means they won't touch that NumPy and Pandas. But especially in my classes, in all my batches, I used to touch the Python, and more and more content I added to my Python course. That's why I'm taking some extra days to give you more knowledge, like multi-threading, you take it, like networking, you take it, like regular expressions, you take it. So once the people started Python in outside, people are just teaching in 1 month and then making unemployed. And we used to teach everything more and more in the class. So many new topics I added. So many new topics. So FNO is equal to key value and a key value pair. Fine. Yes, ma. So I will tell you, ma, don't worry. How many days it will take to complete it? Please don't make me to run. I will tell you, ma, don't worry. I will tell you, don't worry. Right. Yes, ma. Yes. Okay. Look at that. Let me write. Fine. So let us go to the, yeah. See, if you make me to run quickly, you cannot run along with me. I can run 150 kilometer speed. Running means not normal running. If I go like this, right? So, if I go like this, you can understand me more comfortable. If I increase my speed, you cannot see me also. That time course will be getting completed so quickly, and finally we cannot understand anything. That's why let me complete every topic in detail with more practical knowledge. Right. Display FNO is equal to 10, Fname is equal to KVR. So what should I do? One more function I will take it. Display SNO is equal to yes. I say student number is equal to something like 222. Next is called name is equal to Rajesh. Next called what? Marks is equal to some 44.44. What is your opinion about this here? Function name is same. Here, two variable arguments are there. Two variable arguments. But how many variable arguments are here? Three variable arguments are there. Two. And then this is the first keyword. This is the second key and value. This is the third key and value pair. Next is called what? Here I am writing. Like that I can go on writing it. ENO is equal to some data called 111. E-name is equal to some Anil. E-name is equal to Anil. Next is DST is equal to SE. DST is equal to SE. And next SAL is equal to something like 4.5. Like this I have. What is your opinion about this here? Here it is taking 3, here it is taking 2, here it is taking 4. Like that I can take any number of values. My dear students, let us try to understand display function taking similar function call with a variable number of values. For this only one solution is there. Let us, instead of handling many things, I will define a single function definition. Whenever we come across multiple similar function calls with a variable number of keyword variable length parameters, two keyword variable length parameter, three keyword variable length parameter, four keyword variable length parameters. So, yes, ma, Lavanya, you can take show function. You want me to take? Yes, a show function, you take it, no problem. You take it, show function, no problem, ma, no problem. Anything you can take. You can take your name also, no problem. Ma. Anything you can take. Show. Let's go to the show function. Say, def, sir, show. Yes, my dear students. See, ma, all of you, how easy to understand. All the keys will be stored in one star symbol. All the values will be stored in another symbol. Another symbol. I will take it as yes now. Two star symbols I am using. Why two star symbols I am taking? One star symbol is for storing the keys. One more star symbol is to store what? Values. One star symbol is to store what? Come on to the point of it. Show. What is it? One star symbol is for what? Keys. One more star symbol is for what? Value. So how many star symbols I have to use? Star. Star what? I say, what do you call, something like what? X. Star X or star some values. Star what? Values. Okay. If you want more meaningful one, I will say KV. Star KV. What is the star KV is called? Star KV is called. Keyword. Come on, ma. Variable length. Arguments. Keyword. Variable length arguments. Why keyword? Key comma value pair. Why variable length? 2 arguments, 3 arguments, 4 arguments. What is the type? Whose type is what? Dict type. Which type it is? 2 star symbols we need to use it. Whose things is known as what? Which type it is? Dict type. My dear students, I'll just write it star symbol. I say print, see my dear students, type of KV is equal to comma. I say comma. What is that? Type of KV. Just for a first function call, I said, save this example. Let's go back. Yeah, save it as out of that. PY. See, I got it. Which type it is? Dict type. Same as previous. Dict type. I want to print the data. Come on, how do you print the data? Come on, I say something like this 50. I say something like 50. How do you print it? How do you print it? Yes. How do you print it? Done. I say star. Come on, in middle of it, how do you print it? Yeah. For yes, ma. Come on, fast. K comma V. K comma V in where? KV dot items. Do you remember that? Do you remember this? Or already forget? Already forget, I think so. What is this items is a function which will give you complete this one. FNO and 10. FNO is kept into where? K. And 10 is kept into where? V. V. Yes, do you understand? Print of backslash T and backslash T or something like you take it like this. Dot format of key comma V. Key comma V. Very beautiful, comma. End is equal to or no problem. I will write something like this. End of it. Yes, I will save this indentation. See that now. See the example here. What is that? FNO is equal to 10. FNAME is equal to KVR. Let us remove the other one. Second one I am taking. See that this is the first function called data. This is the second function called data. This is the first function called data. Second function called data. Third function called data. See, my dear students, first function called data, second function called data, third function called data. Right? Another function called data, I will take it. What is it? Take it. You take your own thing. EMP-NO. EMP-NO is equal to what? 3333. E-name is equal to what? Divya. Yes, designation is equal to what? TL. And salary is equal to 14.5. And the city is called what? Bangalore. Let us see that now. Let us see this now. See, I got it. For 5 variable length parameters, whatever you pass it, you are going to get this data. Easy or difficult? Is it easy or difficult, mom? All of you? Easy, sir. Dead easy, sir. Not at all a difficult, sir. So tell me, what is your opinion, mom? What is your opinion here? Whenever I come across what? Similar function call with variable number of keyword parameters, with keyword variable length parameters, we need to define a single function by taking a single parameter preceded with a double asterisk. That a double asterisk formal parameter is called keyword variable length argument. Keyword variable length parameter I will write because I am using in the parameter, which is of what type? Dict type it is. Star KV is called what? Where keyword variable length parameter, which is called a dict type. Right? Last and final, I will show you this like this. My dear students, let me prepare the concept. Variable length parameters concept is there, na? I will take as it is. Yes, I will go to this place. I'll paste it. Just observe it. Nothing to worry. If we have, I will take this. If we have similar function call with what? What is it? Keyword variable length parameter. I will take this word. I will add that's it. With what? Keyword variable length parameter, variable number, variable length, or variable number of values as arguments. If we have similar function calls with the keyword variable number of values as arguments, it leads to then with a normal Python programming, we must define multiple function definitions and leads to what? More development time. To overcome this problem, we must use the concept of what? Variable length parameter. I will use what? keyword variable length parameter mechanism. The advantage of this mechanism is that irrespective of what? Irrespective of what? Keyword variable length values as arguments, then arguments, we will write a single function definition and it minimizes the development time. Sir, how do you implement? To implement variable length parameter, to implement what? Keyword variable length parameter. To implement keyword variable length parameter, we must define single function definition by taking a formal parameter which is preceded by a symbol, which is preceded by what? Preceded by a symbol. Which symbol, ma? Double asterisk symbol, double asterisk. And that formal parameter is called what? Variable, keyword variable length parameter. And whose type is what? Yes. What is the type? Dict type. Super. Dict type. Sir, what is the syntax? Syntax, please. Syntax here. Def function name, list of formal parameters. I say what? Parameter name. Parameter name. See that whenever we use which parameter? Keyword variable length parameter. Whenever we use keyword parameter name, that is nothing but here I already told you that parameter variable is called keyword variable length parameter. Whenever we use keyword variable length parameter in the function definition, it should be only one and it must be used as a last parameter. When we use what parameters? Positional params. I hope that you are understanding what I am talking. Is it clear? My dear students, can you give clarity here? Yes, my dear students. Syntax you see param name. Param name we used it. Simple, mom. Last place only. Yes, ma. Lavanya. Whenever we use keyword variable length parameters, last parameter only we need to use it. So before that, I am using positional parameters. Suppose in our example, I used only one. That is called a first and last is that only. See, Malavana. When I use this star one, only one I used. That is called first and last. Suppose I am using something like what you know. I will use something like yes name. Student name I am using separately. I will form the example now. Yes name is called what? Positional parameter. And this star KV is called what? Keyword variable length parameter. Where I am using? After the positional parameters only I am using. That to last. Only one to use. That to last I need to use it. We cannot write first. That is the meaning I said. I cannot write like this. 1 minute, ma. I cannot write like that. See, this is actually I said yes name. You should not write star KV first when positional parameter is there. We should not write like this. This is called wrong notation. Okay, ma? See, I hope Balram's rule once again, sir. Some name, Balram's, some only half name is visible to me. Yes, please. Is it clear? Balram's some name. Yes, ma'am. Please confirm this, my dear student. Balram's A30. Okay, right. So it should be used always as which parameter? Last parameter. Is it one or more than one? Surabh, happily we can use it. Default parameter, happily we can use it. No issue at all. Default parameters, happily we can use it. No issue at all. I will show you that also. Nothing to worry about it. Is it understandable? Variable length parameters. Excellent. So, coming to the point back, and my rule is also clear for you. and syntax also clear for you. And this is the description of this part. Okay, now? So syntax also clear for you. So syntactical details also clear for you. And all these things are coming to end. So all the parameter mechanisms. Just to see for a minute, number of parameters, positional parameters, and default parameters, and keyword parameters, and variable length parameters, and keyword variable length, and etc. If at all you want to use any type of default parameter, you can use it, not an issue at all. Suppose you are using when default parameter, suppose country CNT, country is equal to, you try to use it, test it once, India, star KV, CNT is equal to India. You just try to print it. What is that printing? Country is equal to country. All the people's country in this dot format of CNT. I say CNT here. Yes. So try to use it. CNT. Country is India. See, my dear student, apply with intelligence, ma. Apply with intelligence. Try to use it as a last. Try to think about it. See what will happen. You are just applying what will happen. Just see that what will happen and observe it. See that error is coming. Why? I told you it should be what? Last. Why last? You also apply again. Because from here up to last, it will take variable number of values. Fine. So you can use it. No issue at all. Suppose when you are using here, somebody else is asking, Jafar is asking, sir, can I use CNT is equal to something like what? USA. Now, CNT is equal to USA. You just think about it. All these things are trying to put it in where? See that? See, all these things, CNT is equal to India. If you place it, okay, 1 minute. See that? What is happening? It is going to be an error. Here, I said this entire thing. We cannot use like that. Yes, ma, remove that. So, CNT is equal to USA. All these things are not possible to send like this. So, you be careful about it. With intelligence, you can apply CNT is equal to etc. You said. So, last point means what? After the first positional parameter, rest of them are going to be considered as what? Rest of star KV can take, rest out variable number of values can be holding. With intelligence only you need to understand. Other than that, you cannot. See that name is equal to CNT is equal to USA, FNO, F name. CNT is equal to India, etc. I got it. See here, always it should be last. Here you see CNT is equal to USA, matching here, and USA is passing. Are you able to follow me? Is it understandable? See, default parameter, keyword parameter, keyword variable length parameter, everything is done. With the intelligence only we can enter. Other than that, without plan, without reading completely, we cannot become perfection. Okay. So, with this, one more example I would like to give you. So, let us take that example. Write down all of you. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate variable which will calculate 1 minute, ma, which will calculate total marks of, which will calculate total marks of, which will calculate total marks of, total marks of total marks of various subjects, various subjects, total marks of various subjects, total marks of various subjects, secured by various people, secured by various people, various students, secured by various students, secured by various students, secured by various students, secured by various students. So, who are studying in different classes, who are studying in different classes, who are studying in different classes, who are studying in different classes. Yes. So be careful. That example, if possible, you do it. Otherwise, in tomorrow's class, I will explain. If possible, you do it. Otherwise, tomorrow class, I will explain. Are you able to follow? If it is possible, this example, I need to do it in the class. This time is almost over. Tomorrow class, I will tell that once again. Once again, this question I will tell you. Once again, I will explain and I will do that. And at tomorrow's class, I will continue the other advanced part of these things. Other advanced part of these things. Fine. Okay. So tomorrow's class, a continuation of functions only. I will introduce anonymous functions in tomorrow's class. Anonymous functions. Most important. Don't miss a single class of mine. Very powerful concept. Anonymous functions. I can say functions are over, but I don't want to teach less subject. I want to teach more powerful subject. Be rich in the subject part. Okay. Right. Tomorrow, most important. Don't miss it. Thank you. Good day. All the best.